What's going on, guys? Dale7402 back with another episode of Ringside Republic. I'm going to be going over the news for you guys today. I'm going to do a quick news story. I've got a few here actually. Um, today is Friday, June the 2nd, and as of now, there are a few news stories being reported on, and I want to go over those real quick. But before I get into this, guys, I want to take a minute and just sort of tell you about my situation and what's going on. Um, I started this channel. Well, I started this show. I've had my channel for a while, but I started this show after WrestleMania. I started. I've been watching shows like JD and Off the Script and Joe Cronin. I've been watching them for years. For the last couple years, I've been watching, and very entertaining shows, and a big part of the wrestling community and stuff. And I started thinking, you know, I could do that. I love wrestling. It's been a part of my life since I was a child, and if you are of that same demographic, then you'll know what I'm talking about. That there was a feeling growing up watching these guys put their bodies on the line and become intrigued and interested and excited about the storylines and the characters. And there's a part of that when it gets ingrained in you at such a young age, there's a part of that that never goes away. I had stopped watching wrestling for a few years. Actually, I hadn't watched wrestling for years. And back when Sting came back, Sting was always my favorite. I found his character very entertaining, and I just thought that in my opinion, he was the best. He was my favorite. And when I found out that Sting had come back at Survivor Series and actually made his first appearance in WWE, I became interested again. And I got that feeling back again of it took me back. It was a nostalgic feeling. It was true excitement. Sting's in the WWE. I can't wait to find out what's going on. So I started watching again, and I got hooked again. Sting is now long gone. His injury from Seth Rollins has put him out, and Sting's gone. But I have that feeling again of excitement, and it's something to do. This show, and the reason I started it was because I do love wrestling. I love it. And I have always been told I was a very entertaining person, so I thought two birds, one stone. Um, I thought, I could do that. JD's entertaining. I don't want to take his spot. I don't want to be the next JD. I want to be the first me. There's ideas that I have for this show and this channel that I'm going to be putting into place soon. And hopefully you guys will respond well to it. But the reason that I'm saying all this, and I want you guys to understand where I'm coming from. I started this channel for two reasons. Number one, I love it. And it's something to do. And as long as I have one fan, whether I make a dime or not, as long as I have one fan, and you know who you are, brother, I'll keep doing this show. But here's the thing. If there's any way possible that I can grow this show to be financially stable for me, would be a blessing, and it would be a miracle. And I would have to praise God and everyone that helped make it happen, that it happened. I have a full-time job. I'm a youth worker at a treatment facility here in Kentucky. I work with troubled youth, and my job is very rewarding in that aspect of actually making a difference and being able to help someone. But financially, it does not pay well. I do good to pay my bills. And I figured, if nothing else, if I could just make enough money off this show to pay for my internet bill, then it would be very helpful. So guys, if you watch the show, if you like the show, spread the word out. Let's get the word out. Let's get my subs up. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the followers on Twitter up. Let's get the Patreon. That would be the #1 way to support the show and help me keep doing what I'm doing. Follow me on Twitter at Dale74021. Pledge on Patreon. Patreon.com/Dale74021. You can pledge. It would be greatly appreciated. There will be new and extra content and things of that nature for patrons, however you want to say it. Alright guys, that's all I got as far as the sappy bullshit. Now let's if you can help, it would be greatly appreciated. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Alright guys, let's get into the news. I got news right now on a few different, I've got news on the extreme. Let's just get into it. There's obviously, and this isn't no special surprise or anything. We all saw this coming, but there's news that whoever wins the Fatal 5-Way Extreme Rules is in for a short, losing feud with Brock Lesnar, because Wrestling Observer Radio is reporting that plans are still full speed ahead for Braun Strowman and Brock Lesnar for the Universal title at SummerSlam. So, unfortunately guys, this pay-per-view is irrelevant. I did a preview and prediction show. I recorded it Thursday. It will be on the channel tomorrow, which will be Saturday. So you guys can watch that, but it's looking like this is pointless, because whoever wins is just going to have a short losing feud with Brock Lesnar. They're going to go to Great Balls of Fire and they're going to lose, because the plan is Braun Strowman, Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam. The angle started on the last Raw with Corey Graves. Kurt Angle and a mystery text will likely be used, at least in part, to bring Stephanie McMahon back to television. If you guys watch my Monday Night Raw review, I predicted that it was the Authority. That's another obvious storyline that WWE is going with. Obviously, we knew that was going to happen, but it is being reported that that storyline with the text is going to help bring Stephanie back to Monday Night Raw. Lots of chatter about Monday night's other mystery, and most of it is focused on Big Cass being revealed as Enzo Amore's attacker to start a heel singles push. So, I thought it was the Revival, but there was always the possibility that it was Big Cass, but it's looking like that is the way they're going to go. Big Cass to turn heel and turn on his brother Enzo Amore. WWE is said to be working on a Snapchat original programming, per PWI Insider, with a goal of releasing new content monthly after a SummerSlam launch. So I don't really know what the fuck that means. WWE may be having their own Snapchat, possibly. I have no fucking idea what that's about, but there's also an AMA style show coming to WWE Network with Jeff Hardy set to be an early guest. So excuse me while I Google just exactly what the fuck AMA is supposed to be, because I have no idea what that's supposed to mean. And I'm not bringing up anything here except the American Marketing Association, American Medical Association. Let's see. I'm not sure, guys, what AMA is supposed to be. American. Okay. Right. So I don't know what AMA. What exactly what that fucking means, but there's an AMA style show coming to WWE Network with Jeff Hardy set to be an early guest. So, I don't know, maybe it's something of the arts, some sort of arts show. But like I said, guys, sorry, I don't know what AMA means. You can Google it. If you happen to find out what the fuck that means, you can leave it in the comments below. According to the Observer, there is once again more talk of Hulk Hogan returning to WWE, and there may have been talks between Hogan and Vince McMahon. So, yay, Hogan's coming back. I doubt it. All these rumors about Hulk Hogan coming back have been running wild. A rumor of Hulk Hogan coming back pops up every 3 months. You know, if it happens, it happens. I don't really give a fuck, and I'm pretty sure you guys don't either. Apparently, people at Impact Wrestling have been told Jinder Mahal is getting a big push in WWE because of the company touring India this week. No shit. That's news? What the fuck? The Observer notes that there were plans last week for 2 women's matches at Money in the Bank, but it doesn't look like there is anyone for Naomi to work with right now. So we'll have to wait and see about that. The wrestling promotion that did the publicity stunt saying they would pay CM Punk $1 million to come wrestle in a tournament is now dealing with backlash from that. And the tournament they have planned to run may be in jeopardy. Some shows have been already canceled, and at last word, it has been pushed back until next year at the earliest. So it seems like the publicity stunt that they tried to pull just to get some attention has backfired on them and cost them their tournament, or at least delayed it in some respects. WWE is still interested in Dalton Castle, and his contract is coming up soon. So that's the news, guys, that I've got for you today. Obviously, the most intriguing would be the stuff that we already assumed was going to happen. Braun Strowman and Brock Lesnar, still the plan for SummerSlam, and the mysterious angles on Monday Night Raw. One revolving around Stephanie McMahon probably making her return, and the other being Big Cass has more than likely attacked and will have a heel singles push in the near future. Guys, I apologize if I'm stumbling over my words during this video. I apologize if the energy isn't there. I apologize if there's a sort of a somber undertone to this whole show, but that is the news that I have. There will be a more upbeat, more happy-go-lucky episode of Ringside Republic tomorrow with the Extreme Rules payback, or Extreme Rules preview and predictions. Guys, I'm sorry. I've got to go to work here in a couple hours, and I just wanted to bang this out real quick for you guys, and hope that it gets some positive feedback. It's just it's just discouraging, guys. I mean, right now I am at, let me look at it. Right now I am at 75 subscribers, and before I started doing this channel, before I started doing the show, I already had 67. So I haven't even gained 10 subscribers since I've been doing the show. I have gained maybe 20 or 30 followers on Twitter and 10 subscribers on YouTube. So it's disheartening, guys. It's discouraging. I don't know how many fucking videos I've made. I can tell you right here if you're interested. Let's see. My first episode, the debut episode of Ringside Republic, was on, hang on, let me see. The debut episode of Ringside Republic. I know it was shortly after WrestleMania. Yes, here we go. April the 8th. April the 8th. So April the 8th to May the 8th to June. So June the 8th, next week, I will have been doing this show for 2 months, and I have put out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. $38. 38 episodes, guys. I've been doing this for 2 months. I have put out 38 episodes, with each one being at least 10 minutes long. So that would be 30. Fuck, I ain't got my calculator, but anyway, guys, the point is, I've churned out hours and hours of content in what I feel, in my opinion, is halfway decent content. I've churned it out over, actually, with this video and tomorrow's, that'll be 40. 38, and this episode will go up today, will make 39. The episode of preview and predictions is coming tomorrow, will be 40. So 2 months, 40 episodes. That's an average of 20 episodes per month. So guys, I don't know, I've churned out hours of content I feel to be substantial and halfway decent content. If there's anything that you guys feel like I can do to improve this show, to grow my audience, if there's any pointers that you have at all, comment down below. Follow me on Twitter, send me a tweet. If there's anything that I'm doing that I should be doing differently to better entertain you guys and bring you news, let me know. I will work on it. I want to build this thing up to where it's something important. So that's what I got for you guys today. That's the news. Tomorrow there will be a preview and prediction show, so watch out for that. Follow me on Twitter at Dale74021. Please, if you enjoy the show, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Pledge on Patreon, patreon.com/Dale74021. And as always, I appreciate you guys watching and all of your help and support. Check back in tomorrow for the Extreme Rules preview and predictions. And have a good one, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.